Yo. Yo, who's, oh, fuck. Yo, who's ready to start the stream? How's everybody doing today? Fuck. Do the, better TTV emotes they don't show up on the... They don't show up on the fucking, they don't show up on my chat. They don't show up in the chat. They show up, okay. So guys, we'll go over this in a little bit. But, we'll go over this in a little bit. But the better TTV emotes are now live on YouTube, and they're now live on my channel. Basically, I know some people here are from YouTube, and they don't really know anything about better TTV and Twitch and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Better TTV are basically free emotes, and certain ones are available on my channel. I need to eventually get through all of them, but if you are on desktop, doesn't matter if you have the plugin or not. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, but if you're on desktop, you can type in all caps Omega lol, and it'll pop up on your chat in your on the desktop. So if you're there, you can type it in and it'll be there. Now, if you're on mobile, unfortunately, it does not do it. Unfortunately, it does not do it. But even if you type it in on mobile, some people will see it. People who are watching it on desktop will see it come up as, come up as the actual emote and all that kind of stuff. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm literally trying to link some things that we're going to talk about today. Because my sources, or not my source, the things I'm going to talk about, I have them linked, but I forgot to have them ready, so I'm having them ready right now. Let me just get them real quick, and then we'll start. Okay, guys. But how's everyone's day going today, everybody? How's everyone's day going? What's the tea for you guys? What's the tea for you guys? Okay. Inject Ass 3 should have been about Black Lantern Corps. Yeah, in Just Ass 3. In Just Ass 3. In Just Ass 3. Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today, folks, is In Just Ass 3 and M shit 11. M shit 12. M shit 12. M shit 12. So we're going to talk about Injust Ass and M shit 12. I don't want to talk about these things, but people keep spreading them. But at the same time, we'll get into it. At the same time, this is the closest thing we've gotten to a real leak. I mean, so that's why I'm kind of talking about it. I especially feel like I need to talk about it now since we got an update and all that kind of stuff. So. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Yeah. Also, have you guys noticed something was added onto the channel? All right, hold on. One more thing, guys. Let me do one more thing and we'll be ready to go. Let me do one more thing and we'll be ready to go. Oh wait, I still have my yeah, fuck. Okay, hold on a second. Fuck. I fucked something up. No, never mind. No, I didn't. Injust that. Oh, by the way, everybody, thank you guys so much for getting this stream to 164 100 likes before the stream even started. Before the stream even started, we got 100 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, it just helps out a lot with the discoverability. YouTube is a lot more discoverable when it comes to streaming. So literally, if people are watching the stream and if you're liking the stream and you leave a like on the stream and all that kind of stuff, literally that boosts up the discoverability. That makes it more viewable. So I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. It's a small thing, but still, it goes a long way. Okay. All right, there we go. I just sent it out. That sent out to my Discord that I'm live, and now I think we're ready to go. All right, sorry for the hold up, folks. All right, let me see if I'm actually ready on screen, because I don't want to like show my camera and then there's like some fucking naked pig, or not naked pig. That makes no sense. But there's like a fucking pig on screen, and that would be me. So yeah. So yeah, it technically would work. I'm a pig, and I don't want to be naked on stream. But I'm not. I don't think I am. But let's see if it's actually the case. Oh, it's not the case. So that way, I can transition. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for your wait. How's everyone doing today? I know I asked you guys that question. You guys already answered it. You guys probably don't want to answer it again, and that's okay. But I'm still gonna ask the question. Fuck you guys. All right. So okay. So the better TTV emotes don't work on my chat. They don't work here up on display right here. They don't work here. But let me see if I can change the setting. Let me see if I can change the setting, the visual setting, to see if it actually will do it. Let me see if I actually change it to the straight up Twitch, one. Walter, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so first because there's so many things, because we have so many things to talk about, but I want to get to things first. All right, let me bring up the ones that I actually have. Okay, emotes. So, what are my emotes? Okay, so I hope these work. Oh fuck, I hope these work. So these are the ones that I have right now. I think I'm gonna straight up just bite the bullet and buy a better TTV Pro, and I hope they show up on like. Okay, so basically just type in literally this exactly the way it is, exactly the way it's spelled. Just type in that. No, you don't need to have you don't have to have anything else in front of it or in the back of it at the start. You literally just do this. So if you guys can type KEKW in the chat or Omega Lol in the chat and see if it actually shows up in my chat. It doesn't show up. What the fuck? No, it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up. Okay, here's here's how I can fix it. Okay, I can do this. All right, it doesn't work. Despite the visual settings, it doesn't work. What I can do, however, this is what I can do. All right, this is how we can fix the problem. This is where we can fix the problem. Oops. All right, this is how we can fix the problem. I'm gonna switch it back to. I think Streamlabs needs to update it. But here's how I can fix the problem. Let me go to go live real quick. I can literally just have it. I can literally just pop up my. I can just pop up my my chat. I can pop up my chat, and you guys will show up, and it should be there right there. Okay, so let me do that real quick, because I think it works on this end. Oh, wow, we almost got 200 likes as well. Okay, yeah, it pops up here. We almost got 200 likes right here. That's awesome. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. Okay. Where's the pop-out? Where is it? Where's the pop-out? All right, so, I mean, like, this isn't, like, the best point of view, but I can basically, like, you know, I can basically just have you guys, like, I can have you guys from right here. And I can view you guys from right here. So yeah, let me just hide this fucking chat right here. Let me just hide this because, hey, the emotes work. It's not the best point of view, but like, it's like for right now, for right now, this is how. See, everyone's laughing at me. What the fuck? I'm getting KEKW'd all. I mean, I asked you guys to do that, but like, hey, I'm getting KEKW'd. But yeah, see, it shows up right here. If you're on desktop, it'll show up. But I appreciate that. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, folks, we have a lot to talk about today. Oh, also, I just want to point that out there. It's not needed, not required, or anything like that. But, excuse me. If you guys noticed on my channel, sorry if I'm going all over the place. It's kind of like that, but you know, I'm just that way. If you go on my YouTube, you will notice that I have a new. Now you can become a member of my channel. So I only have one tier because I don't want to like bombard you guys on anything else. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So it's $4.99 a month. You become a Giga Chad, and you'll get the Cage Champ emote. You'll get the Collector Smug. You'll get the Pepega Moloch, and you'll have the Shang Laugh. We'll have more emotes, more exclusive Mortal Kombat themed emotes. If we get more, the more memberships we get. And so yeah, but again, this is completely optional. You don't have to become a member. If you're poor, if you can't afford it, if you don't have $5, that's totally fine. I'm just putting it out there. You guys can now become a member of my channel, and you guys will get these badges depending on how long you subscribe to my channel. Your badges will be upgraded, and you can use these emotes both in my comments, like in regular YouTube video comments, and in the chat. So yeah. Anyways, that's just pointing it out there. Just pointing it out there that that we now have emotes that are live. But again, you can use the free ones. You can use the better TTV emotes that are free. Yeah, the mod check. I fucking love this one. I love that one so much. Fuck you, I'm poor. That's okay. That's totally okay. I mean, again, it's optional, completely optional. You don't have to do it. It's totally fine. Okay, so now that I got those out of the way, let you guys know that the membership. Oh yeah, and also if you have a if you become a member, yeah, if you become a member, then that happens. The pop-up will come up. The deception from the crypt. I think it was from the crypt, right? That'll pop up. But anyway, sorry. Let me get to the point. All right, let me get to the point. So there was an Injustice 3 leak, and there was a Mortal Kombat 12 leak that came out, and it was through this big. It was the middle of the whole huge NVIDIA. Like, it was a clusterfuck of a leak. It was so huge. Like, it leaked so many games. There were so many and the biggest news that came out of that was that some PlayStation games were found to have some sort of like PC coding in like the Steam database or something like that. Like we'll read about it a little bit more, but that was the biggest news. But in the middle of that news, in the middle of that leak, what they also found, mainly people don't really give a shit about Injustice, so that's why I didn't break the news as big as it did. But I'm just being mean. But yeah, you know what? Because it got clusterfucked in the news because of the whole fucking because of the whole PlayStation stuff. Injustice 3 and Mortal Kombat 12 and Mortal Kombat Next Gen were included in this leak. But there's a huge but. You have to really put a caveat on this. And this caveat, I think, probably kills. Like, it makes you... the caveat is big enough to a point where you would probably have to say, yeah, let's not get hyped for this thing, because it's probably fake. All right? So let's get into it. I'm going to bring up the... I'm going to bring up the sources, and we're gonna read them. We're gonna go over them, and I'll tell you guys why that you guys probably shouldn't be like excited for, you know, anything that any of the leaked stuff relating to NetherRealm's next game is anything related to that. So yeah, let me bring up those leaks real quick. Okay. So wait, hold on a second. Yeah. So Injustice fans and Mortal Kombat 12 fans, Injustice and Mortal Kombat people are probably going to have to be on insane levels of copium. And by the way, copium, all caps copium, that shows up in the YouTube chat if you're on desktop. So yeah, you guys are going to be on insane levels of copium because of that. So yeah, because of this news. I'm bringing up the sources right now, and we'll go over it. We'll read everything. Again, it doesn't show up here. It doesn't show up here, unfortunately, but it does show up in your YouTube chat if you're on desktop. If you're on desktop, it does show. I think it's Streamlabs needing to update their, because it's a new thing for Mortal Kombat. Because it's a new thing for, because it's a new thing on YouTube, and I'm streaming on YouTube. I think Streamlabs needs to update their sources and all that kind of stuff, so we can have better TTV emotes show up here on here on the on our streams, on our add-ons. Okay, so let me open the sources real quick. Okay, that's number 1, and here's number 2, and then number 3. We need 3. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, bringing them up. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's read this shit because we got a lot to read. We got a lot to go over. But we're not going to read everything. We'll just go over like the basic stuff. Okay. Okay. So because I feel bad that you guys aren't able to see, look at the copium. Look at the copium right here in the copium. Yeah, the fucking Injustice fans are gonna have to bring in a bunch of copium and all this kind of stuff. So I feel bad. This isn't the best layout, but I feel bad that better TTV emotes are here, and you can't see them in my traditional like add-on chat that I added here on my sources and all that kind of stuff. It's not updated yet. It's not updated yet, and it makes you look like it makes you look like idiots. It makes you look like I feel bad because like it makes you look like you're typing random words and nothing is coming up in the chat. But because I brought up this pop-out chat, I think we'll solve that problem. Okay. So this is where I first read. This is where the whole huge. No, I'm sorry. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. I'm sorry. It was this whole huge leak that was posted here on Gaming Leaks and Rumors. And this is where this is where they broke the news. So they're gonna summarize it. We're gonna read it, and we'll go over it and all that kind of stuff. So, okay. Unlocking GeForce Now reveals God of War 2018 and for PC, Steam, and more. Unlocking GeForce Now gives you access to NVIDIA's internal database that a lot of work from home developers use for testing, which contains tons of unreleased games like God of War, Returnal, and Demon's Souls for PC. No mention of PS4, Spider-Man, or Bloodborne for PC. That should probably be an indicator that it is fake. But anyways, I mean that it's real. But some of it is real. GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas remastered. Some unannounced GeForce Now games like Mafia Definitive Edition. Even the new Uncharted collection for PC, and all these kind of games and all that kind of stuff. Some announced, blah, 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 blah. But so it's basically just saying, hey, we went into the GeForce Now files and we found a bunch of games. There was a bunch of games that were listed, and some of them have Steam database files, has some sort of Steam database existence and all that kind of stuff. However, not every single game had a Steam database backup to it. There was no source of Steam database. And those, and we'll read about it, those are basically placeholder games. They're basically like fake games. There were games that were put in there as placeholders for like future games that will show up on the NVIDIA or GeForce Now, whatever the fuck. It'll like basically future games that will show up on there. Here's a placeholder title. We'll just throw in random rumored games that we've been seeing online and all that kind of stuff. That's basically what it is. Because what was it? Where is it? It explains it somewhere here. I think it was right here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Right here. So it was right here. Huge grain of salt. Thank you, Twitter, blah, 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 blah. Some games are added, but are most likely canceled or will not come through fruition. Just some excerpts. I think that's how you would say that word. I found interesting. Let me be clear. They are all very possible, but some stuff is old, like old if you take a gander, and all that kind of stuff. So like, this is basically, so when you go over here, this is the source of the games that they found. So what this guy is talking about here, huge grain of salt, to huge grain of salt. Some of these will not come through fruition. When you come over here, this is basically what it is. This basically sums it up right here. This is a list of GeForce games that do not have a Steam app ID specified. The data is completely unrelated to Steam and came from GeForce.com. And again, these games are just placeholder, quote unquote, fake games, placeholder games that whoever random person put into the files. So if you go into here, you'll actually find that Injustice 3 is on here. Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall. Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall. These are fake games. These are fake games. These are placeholders. They do not mean that that's what they found. They didn't say like, oh, we found an Injustice file in here, let's list it on here. No, this is literally like, hey, here are multiple game files that probably should be on the NVIDIA or the GeForce program, and let's just add in random placeholder games. So they're not real. And when you look at the post that actually broke this news, it was actually flagged as misleading, or tagged on Reddit, tagged as misleading, because the news broke out, flagged misleading, not false, because NVIDIA confirmed it's real, but also has placeholders. So there are some games, now let me be clear, there are some games on here that actually do have a source that they could be real. Like I think God of War, and I think the Uncharted games, and some other games like that are PlayStation exclusive, seem to have found some sort of like the NVIDIA leaks seem to have found that it is possible that these games might come to PC. Again, it's very likely, but those are the games that have a Steam database file, have some Steam database background. These games that they listed, and you can go over it. I'll link it down below. These games do not have that. All right, you guys probably can't see. Let me like zoom in real quick. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay, hold on. Oh, because you can't even see it. It's all weird. It's all weird now. But oh, there we go. Sorry, I don't know why it loaded up so weird. Right here. Why is it so... Okay, there we go. Sorry. So, again, these games that we see right here that are listed on this list are all the games that do not have a Steam database background. All right? Yeah, bring the copium, guys. Bring the fucking copium for those Injustice fans. And you guys are probably Injustice fans, so I'm being mean to you guys. But still, like, you know, like, bring the fucking copium. But, you know, like, again... basically, this is not real. All right. And we should probably have gotten a red flag for this. A lot of Injustice fans probably should have gotten a red flag for this, because Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall. This was like some fucking, this is why I gotta talk about it, because look at how many outlets, look at how many of the breaking news and all that kind of stuff, look at how much it's dominating the discourse, the narrative. You know, there are so many people who think Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall is coming, but in reality, these are placeholder. This is a fake game that was added onto the file. It was literally like, hey, let's put in whatever game into this placeholder area in case a future game pops up. It's not real. All right. And again, I usually do not talk about like fake leaks, because again, I want to give the message that if I don't talk about it, it's not real. And I found myself so many times, I found myself so many times, number one, saying that, and number two, having to talk about fake leaks, because again, there's so many people online on this, in this community that spreads this stuff, and that treats this thing as like, oh, maybe it'll happen. Like, there's so many people who treat it that way. And in reality, when you really look at it, it's not the case. It's there are a lot of holes to poke in. There's a lot of there's just a lot of misleading things right there. The original leak, the place that broke this news tagged it as misleading. And Nvidia came out, I think it was right here. What was it? Again, Nvidia themselves, the place where they leaked, has said that some of them are described as speculative. They're just like speculated games. Like, we don't know if these games are coming out. We're just speculating that these games are coming out. We'll put that speculative game in our database and all that kind of stuff. And when you go to this, and this is the article that released the statement. They actually list Injustice 3 as one of the examples of a placeholder game, a a speculative game, like a game we don't know is coming out. We just put it in there just in case it does come out. So like, even Nvidia themselves, or like the article themselves, lists Injustice as the fake game. Injustice Gods Will Fall. And again, back to my point of we should have had this should have been a big red flag. When Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall was is a fucking like fan title. Actually, you know what? I think this was a fan title in Injustice 2. I think when MKX was done, I think people speculated that Injustice 2, the subtitle would be Gods Will Fall. And then I think after Injustice 2 came out, I think there was a wiki that came out. I think when Injustice 2 came out and the title was just Injustice 2, I think they just straight up, oh, okay, well, Injustice 3 Gods Will. This is a fan wiki. It's a fan wiki. So we there's it again, people just gotta read into things a little bit more. The reason why I didn't make a video about this when it first came out, this is like old news. This came out like, I think Monday. Yeah, I think Monday this is when it came out. And it's Thursday at the time of recording this, or at the time of streaming this, it's Thursday. I wanted to wait to see like if more information came out, because when Monday rolled out and the leaks rolled out, people were like, oh, hold on a second. Wait. They said there are a lot of placeholder games on here. Which ones are real? Which ones are not? And then I think later on, we found out that, oh, here are the list of games that are placeholders. Here are the list of games that don't have any Steam database background attached to them. And here are the ones that do. So games like God of War and Uncharted and the other games that I don't want to list them all because there's a lot. But the ones that people are mainly excited for, those do have Steam backgrounds. They do have some sort of existence in the Steam database. And those seem like those are going to be the real ones. The ones that don't are the fake ones. I'm repeating myself. I'm going in circles. I'm sorry. But I just want to tell you guys, Injustice 3, this leak is not real for the... Injustice 3 is not quote-unquote confirmed. Injustice 3 isn't definitively leaked. It was literally somebody, the people at Nvidia, that said, hey, here's a game slot. Let's just put in a random fan game. Let's put in let's speculate which games are coming out, and let's put them in our Steam and let's put them in our program to see what will happen. And just in case it does happen, but that doesn't mean it's happening. So there it is. Oh, by the way, MK12 was also mentioned to this. This is it's almost as fake as the Injustice 3 one. So right here, it was basically another guy who leaked this, another guy who had sources about the same leak and all that kind of stuff. He just said that, hey, here are the games that were a private message to me. See, here are the games that some people told me are happening. Let me just put them in here. Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Next Gen and Mortal Kombat 12 are on there. So basically, it's an unconfirmed, somebody told me these games are happening. Let me put it on a Reddit post. It's basically that. That's basically what it is. We don't know if we don't like it. It makes it super unlikely that this and Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall, the title alone, made me automatically think, no, this there's got to be some sort of catch to this. There's got to be some sort of catch to this. There's no way they're putting out Injustice 3 and Mortal Kombat quote unquote next gen. That's just straight up not realistic. And it's not because like and it's not coming from a point of like pessimism. It's coming from a point of NetherRealm. Like NetherRealm has always been saying like, hey, we would love to do like different games at the same time. We would love to do a Shaolin Monks remaster. We would love to do like a spin-off game, but we're a small studio. We can only do one game at a time, and we're always so focused on our fighting games, so we really can't do it. Do you really think if they can't do like a spin-off game like in a Shaolin Monks, do you really think they're gonna have a whole ass Mortal Kombat next gen, which seems like it's like a Mortal Kombat 9 remaster, a whole ass Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat 12, and Injustice 3? Do you really think a studio with 100 developers are going to be able to do that? No, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. That is just so totally unlikely. So again, at the end of the day, I know I keep repeating this. At the end of the day, Injustice 3 did not leak. I mean, it technically did leak, but there is no weight to that leak. It was a speculation game. It was a placeholder game that they randomly put in there just in case they needed a game to fill up the slot, or just in case they thought that game was going to come out. So they would put that game into their program. And MK12 is, and this MK12 leak and this MK Next Gen leak is just as good as I was told this. Let me put it on Reddit. It's basically as good as that. So there we go. I think we need to put the seal on this leak for right now, and we're gonna have to wait more on what NetherRealm's next game is going to be. All right, that was the end of the YouTube video. Oh, I guess I should add this. I think the last hope for Injustice fans, so they can get off the copium, their last hurrah, I think, is when DC Fandom comes around. When DC Fandom comes around, and Injustice is not even hinted at all, or is not revealed, or not hinted at all, it's not happening. It's just not happening. I mean, like, yes, there is one more chance, the Game Awards and all that kind of stuff, but I think what DC Fandom would be in October, right? It'd be in October. So like, it's still around the month, around the same time period, October, November, December, the last 3 months of the year. It's still kind of in the same time period where NetherRealm seems to be revealing their games nowadays. They usually, like, if they're not doing E3, they haven't been doing E3, they've been doing like Game Awards, and they've definitely been like more kinds of Game Awards and all that kind of stuff. It would be at the Game Awards, or it would be around the end of the month. I mean, I'm sorry, around the end of the year. So I think DC, October 16th, that's when it comes out. DC Fandom will be, okay, yeah. So if DC Fandom is in October, then like, yeah, like I think that would be a reasonable time for NetherRealm to announce a game, because usually it seems like NetherRealm is announcing their games, or like bringing out these big reveals toward the end of the year, toward the Game Awards kind of stuff. So I think Injustice fans' last hurrah is at DC Fandom. If we don't see Injustice revealed there, and it's not even hinted at, I think we're looking at a Marvel game, baby. I think we're looking at a Marvel game, which I'm so excited. I am so excited for the Marvel game. If it happens, I hope it does. You know, like, I think people are really underestimating how likely that thing is. And look, I'm an idiot. I'm not making a prediction and all that kind of stuff. I'm placing bets, but I'm not really making. Well, I guess that is the same thing. Like, placing a bet is making a prediction. But like, I guess if I really had a choice, I would say that like a Marvel game, Marvel versus DC game, is a lot more likely to happen, and it's probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen. And that's probably going to be NetherRealm's next game. Yeah, I would be so excited for a Marvel game. I'm just like, I'm just not an Injustice guy. I'm sorry. And again, this does not have to do me denying that Injustice 3 is going to happen or anything like that. Like me saying that Injustice 3 isn't going to happen is not influenced on the fact that I don't want Injustice 3. I legitimately do not want Injustice 3. But but me like debunking this is not as a result of my influence about me not liking Injustice. It's literally me basing it on fact and basing it on fact and sources. So facts, actual facts, real core facts that we know about that leak. Everything we know about that leak points to no Injustice. They literally name drop Injustice as an example of them putting out a random game, a speculative game that they don't even know is happening. All right? They even said that themselves. That's not me. That is literally word for word from where the leak originated from. Can you drop the link to the member? There's no join button for mobile. Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah. If you're, I mean, if you want that, sure. Yeah, let me bring it up real quick. If you want to, again, like if you, yeah. By the way, yeah. Again, if you want, if you do want to join, you can. If you don't, that's totally fine. Or if you can't, that's totally fine. It's optional. But if you're on mobile, yeah, because I think most people are on mobile. Yeah, you can follow the link. Let me try to fucking. I'm trying to open a new fucking tab and it won't let me. Okay, never mind. I got it. Excuse me. Whew. React to Tobey Maguire reaction to Saturn. So anyways, guys, wait. Who was aware? Oh, I want to know who was aware of this leak before I covered it, before I talked about it. Before I talked about it, who was aware of this leak? In the chat, let me know. Let me know if you guys were aware of this shit. Never heard of it? Yeah, I mean, like, it was breaking the... It was... Everybody was talking about it. Me, I saw some of it. I was aware. Me. There's a lot of people who were saying me. Okay. Actually, how do mobile users join? I don't know that. Wait, see again. I'm trying to do this membership thing. Me. Okay, so there was a lot of people. Okay, so how many of you guys like thought that leak was real? And again, like, I don't want to shame you if you thought that was real. I'm just saying because a lot of the discourse online was literally like, this is a real leak. Like, oh, well, we're gonna have to wait and see. Like, oh, let's say, like, yeah, oh, it's gonna happen, guys. It's happening. It's right there. We just gotta wait until NetherRealm comes out and says it. You know, like, that was the discourse, or that was the narrative that was spun online in the community. Sometimes mobile users have a button, sometimes they don't. It's dumb as fuck. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I could have sworn I saw a join. I could have sworn I saw a join. I could have sworn I've seen a join. I've seen a join button on mobile, because I know, like, I'm a member. I'm a member on one of my on one YouTube channel, and I think I did it through mobile. So yeah, I don't know how to, like, actually do that, guys. Like, cause, like, this pop-up comes out, but I can't, like, copy the link to the pop-up. And I don't really know how I can. So, like, it's totally like I have no idea. Like, it's totally like I have no idea. There's a join button for me. Okay, well, see, some people have it, some people don't. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I think the best thing I can say, because I'm still new to the membership thing. The best thing I can tell you is just go on your PC, go on your desktop, go on your computer, whatever, and do it through there. So yeah, it seemed fishy. Let me read. That convinced me. I didn't think it was real. Me, I didn't know much about it. At first, because YouTubers talk like it was. I didn't see any YouTubers talk about it because that's probably half. That's probably due to the fact that I don't really watch YouTubers in my community. Not too much. But I didn't see anybody talk about it. I thought maybe it was real. Yeah, see, a lot of people thought it was real because again, the narrative was that it was real. The narrative was that it was real. The narrative was like, you know, like it was happening and all that kind of stuff. And again, people don't read past article headlines, man. People don't read past article headlines. Like they read like the headline, they don't read, and then they don't read anything further than that. And I'm just like, guys, what are you doing? Like, bro, like, oh my God. I'm like, guys, stop giving this attention. Please stop doing it. Please stop doing it. Please, 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 please. Please read past article. Read through things, please. Read through things. Like, you got to do that. You got to do things. Like, because there's a lot of, like, because, like, again, there was a lot of, like, misleading things about that leak. Like, people, because, like, look at the fucking headlines. Look at the fucking shit. Like, Injustice 3, gods will fall. Look at the fucking headlines on this fucking shit. Injustice 3 title leaks suggests new game in development. Injustice 3 title seemingly leaks. Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall title revealed at NVIDIA leak. Injustice 3 GeForce Now leaks confirms new game. NVIDIA respond. Okay, well this one is at least actually sources the debunking shit. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 1. And then everything else here is kind of cringe and gaga and all that kind of stuff. But look at the narrative. Look at the narrative. Like, look at the fucking narrative. It's, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating to have. Yeah. Injustice, the Gods Will Fall was a massive, that right there, that told me right there. That when it said Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall is the title of the next game, that one was all like, wait a second, that's a fan title. Do you really think it's a popular fan title too? Like, anytime Injustice 3 pops up, anytime there's like fan art of Injustice 3, a lot of the times you'll see Gods Will Fall as the fan title. And I'm just like, bro, wait, what do you do? Wait. How could that be possible? How is that even like a thing? Like, dude, that's just not like that can't be true. That can't be true at all. I'm trying to like increase the size. I'm trying to increase the size of the chat, but it's like super fucking tiny. Like, I'm just like, what? Wait, how do I get this to be like a bigger size? How do I get this to be a bigger size? Is there a way? Because like usually, I mean, like there's like these 3 dots right here, but I don't see them on here. It's not on. It's a pop up. That's why. But yeah, I'm trying to pop this shit up, but oh well. Because I want you guys to see that you guys are using the better TTV emotes, and I want those to pop up on my chat and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, very good title actually. I think it's a little cringe, but you know. Also, it was also a big red flag, considering the fact that Injustice Gods Among Us, Injustice Gods Among Us, Injustice 2, no subtitle, and then Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall. Like it's so inconsistent. Press F11. Don't press F11. Well, no, yeah, F11 is. I mean, yeah, no, but like, hold Control and press. I swear, you guys better not like shut off my computer. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Oh, now I can see you guys. Oh, fuck. I wish I knew this for the YouTube video. I wish I knew this for the YouTube video because I would have been able to see everybody right here. I wish I knew this for the YouTube video because I think for the YouTube video it's going to be hollow small. But you'll see the copium. You'll see the copium emotes. At least we'll see that. But yeah, like Injustice 3, Injustice Gods Among Us, and then Injustice 2, and then Injustice Gods Will Fall. Like it's such an inconsistent trilogy title. Like the title trilogy or the titles of the trilogy are so inconsistent. Then again, we do have Mortal Kombat. Then we have Mortal Kombat X, and then we have Mortal Kombat 11. That is a little inconsistent. I'll admit that's a little inconsistent, but at least they're not completely inconsistent. At least they wouldn't be. At least they're not inconsistent, like completely inconsistent. So. Yeah, I know. This leak was kind of sus. But anyways, guys, that's basically like all I really had to talk about in today's stream. I really do like streaming. Like I miss streaming, and I'm like a little addicted to streaming because like over here on YouTube, it's I noticed it's a lot more interactive. And then like now that because like the reason why I wanted to be on Twitch was mainly because of the emotes. The emotes and the chat was oh wait. Do the Better TTV emotes not work anymore? No! Oh my god. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. We gotta fix that. There's no way. It can't happen. Why are they not showing up? They can't show up. The entire point of the whole of the chat being popped out was to show the no way. Stop. I don't want to hear my voice. Stop it. Why am I Better TTV was not showing up? What is copium? Basically, you're coping like with you're coping like it's like copium is basically like how you would use it. It's basically when reality hits you and you're denying that reality, or when reality hits you, or like when something you don't like hits you and you're like saying things to cope with it. So it's like you're coping with a certain okay, there we go. Here we go. All right. There we go. Now you can use the copium. Copium kept W, and I think let me check. Omega lol. Yep, Omega lol works. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. Okay, so back to what I was saying about the Twitch thing. So the reason why one of the biggest reasons I was on Twitch, was because of the emotes. The emotes were absolutely godlike. And like the nature of Twitch and the nature of the Twitch community, like bases their the chat community, the chat nature, the behavior, bases it on these emotes and all that kind of stuff. And now that it's on YouTube, I have a lot more reach, and I have a lot more viewers, and a lot more people come in. I could basically replicate that on my YouTube streams. I don't need to go back on Twitch anymore. These things are here. I can use them. Now, again, they show up. They don't show up on mobile. On Twitch, they did show up on mobile, but on YouTube, they don't. On YouTube, they don't show up on mobile. Here's an emote for you. Haha, good one, mate. So like it's just like I'm just like why would I go back to Twitch? Why would I go back to Twitch if I can use the Twitch emotes here and they're free? Like I don't have to have my subscribers pay for any of that stuff. Now, there are leaks. There are emotes that you guys can pay for. Right here, you guys can pay for these emotes that I have. These are exclusive to my memberships, to my members. Again, you don't have to pay, you don't have to become a member if you don't want to, or if you can't. That's totally fine. But these right here are like those are like some of the few ones. But like the ones that you would mainly use, are free. So I'm just like, why would I go back to Twitch? Like, why would I go back to Twitch? And Twitch is getting kind of worse and worse now. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. You say you don't like to make gameplay videos on your channel. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, yeah, that's another reason why I was on Twitch as well. Because like I wanted to like, you know, like I wanted to sit down and play video games and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to sit down and play Mortal Kombat 11, but I don't do that on my YouTube. I don't do that on YouTube. That's just not what I do. However, that doesn't mean that I'm like completely off Twitch. I do think that there is a Twitch. I do think that my channel will see. You will see my channel be live on Twitch one of these days, eventually. I do think in the long term, though, I do not believe Twitch is in the best interest of my. I do not believe Twitch is in the best. Twitch streams are in the best interest long term for me as a content creator and for the channel. I do not believe that. If you guys have been looking at if you guys are involved in the streaming community and the streaming news and the nature and all that kind of, or the climate of that area, Twitch is dying. Like Twitch is definitely dying. We'll get there. We'll get there. Twitch is dying. YouTube, I am seeing is going to become and is on its way to becoming the main source for streaming and for live streaming. And I think a lot of people kind of thought that it's not because of these big name Twitch streamers coming over to YouTube. It's not because of that. It's really not because of that. Yes, that is a factor. That is a factor that these big name streamers, a lot of them, are coming over to YouTube. Even though that is a big indicator because they like to make smart business decisions. They make smart business decisions. They look at the data. They look at how it's going to impact their business. Because like these big streamers, their content creation, their channels are a business. So they look at these business decisions, or they look at these as business decisions, and they make decisions based off of a business point of view. And they're going on to YouTube. And they have a great reasoning to do so. The reason for that is because YouTube has a huge ecosystem. All right, I'm gonna try to. This is what Asmongold put it in a very, very good put it in a very, very good way, in very good terms. YouTube has a very good ecosystem. YouTube has videos. We have streaming, of course. We have shorts, and we have an algorithm, a discoverability algorithm. And it's so much easier to get, and because of that, it's so much easier to get discovered on here than on Twitch. On Twitch, there is none of that. We don't. There is VODs, but nobody goes to Twitch to look at VODs. There may be a few people that go and just to see like a highlight that everybody's talking about, but it mainly comes from like, hey, look at this leaked. Look at this clip. All right, look at this clip. It's basically comes through leaks and all that kind of stuff. Like what was this moment? Oh, let me go check out this clip. On YouTube, we have that. On YouTube, we have that. We have that. It's YouTube videos. So like the entire nature of like, hey, check out this clip from Twitch is the entire existence of YouTube. YouTube is all about look at this video from this source. And so because YouTube has all of these factors that Twitch does not have, and Twitch creators have been begging to be implemented into their platform, they haven't been doing that, and it's causing the website to die. So like Twitch is not doing anything to improve the I don't want to say nature. The nature is not the right word that I'm looking for, but Twitch is not doing the right things to improve. I guess let's say improve their site and all that kind of stuff. They're not doing that. Oh, wait, rip mic. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did I do something with my mic? Oh, okay, never mind. Anyways, sorry. Fucking stupid. So yeah, I think Tim the Tatman put it best. I think Tatman put it best. He said he was on Twitch. No one knew who. No one, but he said. Wait. No one know, but he said YouTube. That wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, don't make me read things that are, don't make me read sentences that like make me look like an idiot. All right, you're gonna have to pause, go through that draft again, send another message so I can read that. What are your thoughts on Jeff Grubb saying MK12 with Nest and the same Jeff Grubb leaked? I already went over that. I already went over that. It seemed like he was more. It seemed like he was being told something and it was like misunderstood. Like I already went over that. I made a video on that. If you guys can check it up, it's on my YouTube channel. Also, I think he also came out and clarified that he was just speculating. It was speculation. So I don't know where that is, but I know it's there. I know I saw an update from him that he said that MK12 stuff is was just speculation and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, yeah. So again, back on Twitch. Twitch. The nature of it is, hey, if you're streaming and you're at the top of the stream, you're always going to be fine. Like, if you have the most viewers, you're on the top. You're on the most discoverable. You're the most discovered person and all that kind of stuff. All right, you're the most discovered person. Or you're when people want to go to watch a stream, they'll go to you. All right, and a lot of people, and you know that exists on YouTube as well. That exists on YouTube as well. Because if you were to start a brand new channel, you put out a video, yeah, you're not gonna get discovered right away. You're gonna have to do some things to get yourself discoverable, get yourself to have people watch your streams or watch you and all that kind of stuff. On YouTube, though, all of those tools are on the site. All of the tools to grow are on the site. So if you want to make a YouTube video, you got to find out what people are searching for, what people are asking for, what people mainly like to have, like to see on their YouTube videos, what they like to find, and you do those things. Like, people want a good thumbnail, people want a relevant topic, a relevant video, something relevant in a form of a YouTube video, and it's not. It's also because YouTube doesn't work like Twitch, where like the top viewers are the ones that you see first. That happens, but because YouTube has a different algorithm, your video might be suggested to somebody else. Like, somebody's YouTube video, like if somebody searches up like Mortal Kombat 11 lore, they're not gonna necessarily get like the leaderboards video explaining the entire lore. Sometimes, depending on like what you've been searching previously on Google or on other YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff, because YouTube is powered by Google, you might get my video instead of the leaderboards video on the Mortal Kombat lore. You guys might be getting the Mortal Kombat lore Q&As on your feed and not necessarily theirs. So YouTube's algorithm is sort of like based on like that's where YouTube's algorithm and Google's algorithm comes into play. It takes into account what you've been searching exactly, and it links you to that. So like that's the thing with YouTube. It's just that the YouTube algorithm is just so much more different, and it just overall it's just more discoverable. It's just more discoverable. And so like I'm already a well-established YouTuber. And if you want to come into my, and the fact that I'm already a well-established YouTuber. So many people watch my videos. And if I want people to watch my streams, they don't have to go anywhere but here. And they can have these fucking Twitch emotes. I think it just, I looked at the numbers. I'm looking at the trends. It's looking like YouTube is going to be, in the long term, Twitch is still going to be the top tier, the top streaming platform. Is going to be the top streaming platform for like 2 years, maybe. It'll be there. But in the long term, YouTube is going to be that. I 100% will bet money on that, and you guys will see. I think if you really pay attention, for anybody, like 144 of you guys, or 150, however many viewers we have on the stream, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. If you guys are also paying attention to this kind of stuff, I think you guys would also notice that as well. Facebook gaming in the cup. YouTube. Actually, you know what? You joke. I think you're joking. You joke, but I think YouTube gaming is not going to. I don't think YouTube gaming is going to die. I think YouTube gaming is just going to be in its place because YouTube gaming's nature is like, here are all the connections that you have. You already have so many. It's almost like YouTube. You already have a fan base. You already have people who follow you on Facebook, and you stream to that platform. They're watching your stream from there. So it's almost like YouTube. Like, hey, YouTube, I already have viewers from my videos. I already have subscribers from my videos. If I stream on here, people are going to tune in because they don't have to go anywhere else. So like, Facebook gaming is not gonna die, but it's not gonna overtake YouTube, and it's not gonna overtake Twitch. It's just going to be there. It's going to be there. It's gonna be like TikTok. Like TikTok is it's gonna be like TikTok. There's TikTok streams. All right, there's TikTok streaming, but like TikTok streaming is not going to take over YouTube. It's not going to take over Twitch or anything. It's not even going to take over Facebook. So I think there is, right? TikTok streaming is a thing. Like you can stream on TikTok. So yeah. People game on TikTok Live. Yeah, again, like it's like TikTok Live. Like TikTok Live is not going to like die. It's not going to necessarily like, it may grow up in viewership because like of so many people joining in that platform and joining in that social media platform. It's just not going to like overtake anybody. It's just going to be in its own little bubble. And honestly, that's fine because like, hey, you can make money on that shit. Like you already have a fan base. You're making money. You're making good money and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. But I think in the long term, Twitch is just not the way to go. But I do think that me restreaming on Twitch is something I would probably do. Although I will only do that if I feel like I can have enough support on both. So I'd have two chats. I'd have two chats. And I don't know how I honestly I'm still in these beta thoughts. Beta male thoughts. I'm still not in the sigma male thoughts on where I'm actually going to make decisions and all that kind of stuff. I'm not in the sigma male thoughts. I'm on my beta male thoughts where I don't know anything right now. I'm sort of still like putting pieces together, finding pieces and trying to try to put them together and all that kind of stuff. People get rich from TikTok. Yep, people get rich from YouTube as well. If you had all the YouTube videos views for Twitch, it would be okay. Well, I think if I were to restream on Twitch, if I were to stream on YouTube and on Twitch, it would be if I had a real serious, and I'm not saying you guys aren't serious or anything like that. Like I see a bunch of regulars in here. I get like consistent 150 viewers, 170 viewers on my YouTube stream. So I'm not saying you guys aren't like real dedicated, but if you want to restream, you're going to have a lot more like support. You're going to have a lot more, you're going to have more broad support, in order for you to be successful in the restreaming kind of stuff. Yeah, depending on where I'm at in a couple of years, or maybe in a few months, maybe I'll restream on Twitch. But I think in the long term, YouTube is definitely, I think in the long term, YouTube is definitely the best option to go, because it does look like the trend is going to be that YouTube is going to take over the live streaming market, and live streaming is going to be here. There's still a lot of work to be done on YouTube. Like the UI on YouTube is like fucking dog shit. Like I fucking love, I miss the way the Twitch layout works. That shit looks awesome and looks cool. But they're getting there. They're getting there. And I think I read an article, I read somewhere that that some people on YouTube are actually looking into that. They're actually looking at the, they're looking at improving the UI for streaming because of how popular it's becoming on the site. And I think another thing that we need is gifted memberships. Gifted memberships would be sick. Like, if you want to become a member, you have to become a member. Somebody can't gift that to you. You have to become a member. It's you. It's up to you to become a YouTube member. So I think if YouTube gets a new UI, user interface for streaming, and we get gifted subs, and gifted memberships. And I think, I'm not sure how you can do this, but if there's some way, if they somehow find a way, I seriously don't know how they would do it, but if there's some way that they could, if there's some way that they can find a way to do clips, like how Twitch does clips, where you can grab a part of the stream, clip it, and put it on the person's channel or something like that. If they can somehow find a way to do that, boom, Twitch is done. Twitch is totally 100% done. Twitch is totally 100% done. So, like, yeah, there's just no way. There's just no way. There is a clip that, wait, no, there's not. Is there? Or is it like a third party site? Like, a clip thing supported by YouTube. A clip thing supported by YouTube. So if you want to clip something, it's on the YouTube site. I think you go on some third party site, you go on a YouTube video, you clip it. There is a clip thing on YouTube. I don't know, but it's on streams. I see it on regular video. Wait, what? Wait, is it on the site? We can clip? Wait a second. Fuck, stop it. Oh, don't fucking link me like some fucking dumbass video. Oh. What the fuck? Since when was this a thing? Since when was this a thing? What? Wait, since when was this a thing? I had no idea since when? I had no idea this is a thing. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, YouTube is definitely on the... Yeah, YouTube is definitely on the road. YouTube is definitely on the road. YouTube is definitely on the road of, like, taking over Twitch. 100%. Like, I think all it really needs now... I mean, like, no, I think it needs more to do, but I think the biggest things it needs to do is it needs to improve the UI. And it needs to improve, and we need gifted memberships. Gifted memberships would be amazing. And I think, honestly, that's going to happen within, like, the next couple of years. I think probably by next year, we're going to have gifted memberships. 100%. There's no way that they're not going to do gifted memberships on YouTube by, like, the middle of next year. There's just no way that's happening. There's just no way that's happening. No way. There's just no way that's not, or there's no way that's not happening. I'm sorry. There's no way that's not happening. It's been a whole thing for a while now, Brusk. Omega lol. Yeah, you guys are fucking Omega lolling me and KEKWing me. God. See? Now I'm starting to get the vibes of Twitch. Everybody clowning on me. Everybody like Omega lolling me and like fucking KEKWing me. Like, I'm getting the vibes of Twitch. And honestly, if I can replicate it, like, because of those emotes, because of these better TTV emotes, these Twitch emotes are now integrated, are now supported on YouTube. Like, there's like fucking like, it's like so fucking like, it's like, it's just, the trends are there, guys. The trends are there. Sigma Grindset is doing live stream on OnlyFans. Yeah, no. Yeah. Now, you know what? I would do OnlyFans. I would do OnlyFans if I knew that if I was guaranteed like $3,000 a month. But that's never happening. I would get like $50 a month if I had an OnlyFans. I don't know when this became a Twitch versus YouTube thing. In terms of like how we were talking about this stuff, when we were talking about this stuff on, I think it was, well, somebody asked me like Twitch streams or something like that, or I think somebody brought up Twitch streams, somebody brought up YouTube streams and all that kind of stuff. So I just went on a tangent and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I guess that's like how like I guess that's how like streams go. Love the clickbait. What clickbait are you talking about? You really didn't know this was what you can do? No, I straight up did not know. I straight up did not know. I straight up did not know that you can do that. I don't know why. I'm on YouTube all the time and I straight up didn't know you can do fucking clips. I didn't know you could do clips. That's just so weird. Now people can clip chip me. People can clip chip me. They can take my words out of context now, and then they can post it on Twitter, and then they can cancel me. Now they give me now YouTube has given these Twitter stands more ammo. Fuck. It's been a thing for a while now, bros. Yeah, fucking goddamn, I've been Omega mold. You promised an OnlyFans and Melina I didn't say I made an account. Doesn't mean I didn't say I was gonna post on it. I didn't say I was gonna post on it. Again, YouTube does not equal Twitch. No. I mean, YouTube is its own thing, of course, but again, YouTube will I think will take over Twitch. Brusky, no, I love bullying you. I know you do. I know you do. See, look, I don't get mad that the Twitch laughs at me and makes fun of me and roasts me. But when I roast, but when I joke around and I make a title saying Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms is fine, you guys are just dumb, apparently that's problematic. Now, I'm not saying anybody in this chat has a problem with that, because I think everybody was laughing at the fact that people were getting mad at that. But I did see people on Twitter, I did see people on Twitter posting, making posts and calling me musty poet, and calling me like trash and all that kind of stuff, and calling me a clown for calling people on the internet dumb. Hey guys, by the way, you guys are dumb. Cancel me. Cancel me. You should start a YouTube channel. You're very good. You should start a YouTube channel. You're very good at this. Good one. We all know how great IGN is. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, all brusque haters can say, dude, all the brusque haters can eat my hairy ass. Oh my God. Unsubscribed. Damn. Damn. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can actually capture a window. Let me see if it'll actually help. Window capture. Add source. Window capture. Live chat. Oh, there we go. I can kind of do it. I can kind of do it. All right. Oh, fuck. So it's kind of see, again, the UI needs to be improved 100%. The UI needs to be improved 100% because this looks like fucking ass. This looks like actual ass. So yeah, I can't have this. I can't have this at all. I can't have this at all. If this is my YouTube chat, I can't have this at all. They need to improve the UI, and then they also need Streamlabs needs to update their Streamlabs should probably update their chat. You've seen. Yeah. The comments on YouTube stream reached to you much slower than Twitch, which is pretty much instantly. Not necessarily. It depends. It depends on what setting I put it on. It depends on the setting. Well, what the fuck? Why is it all yellow? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Not necessarily, because it depends on the setting. Because if I stream on low latency, there's a 5-second delay. If I stream on ultra low latency, then it'll be instant. So it just depends on the setting that I have. I have it on low latency, so there's a 5-second delay. Excuse me. there's like a 5-second delay. And I don't want to like go anything, but I don't want to like do ultra low latency because I just want to make sure that my stream doesn't like fart shit and come and act all stupid on like live on stream. So yeah. YouTube fix your UI, yeah. Omni-Man for Injustice 3 guest. I feel like if like no. I think Marvel. No, if the Marvel game is the Marvel game, I feel like Omni-Man is going to be like the next fucking Spawn. It's going to be the next Pennywise. He's going to be the next Omni-Man is going to be the next fucking meme request. It's going to be the next Spawn. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not saying the character isn't cool. I know, like, at least in this case, there are a lot of people who know who that character is. But I think it's going to be, it's definitely still flavor of the month. It's still a flavor of the month request. I'm not sure if I'm fully on board with like Omni-Man in a Mortal Kombat game and all that kind of stuff, or in another game. I'm not sure if I'm fully on board with that right now. So, but to me right now, it seems like a meme request. It seems like a flavor of the month request, and I'm not sure if I really like those kind of requests because remember because like what was it? Pennywise was a flavor of the month request, and then like people forgot about Pennywise. Like fucking people forgot about Pennywise. Like nobody talks about him anymore. I mean, of course not now because Mortal Kombat 11 is dead, done. But like what was it? Like I don't know. I feel like Omni-Man is going to be like that. Who? Yeah, I know. But he would be cool. Interaction would be better for superheroes, but fatalities for Mortal Kombat. Again, I'm not, at least this time, I'm not downing people who actually, downing people requesting the character, because I think people who are requesting the character actually know the character Invincible. I mean, know the character from the show Invincible. So the people who actually did watch Invincible and they actually do want him in the game. But like, I still think it's a flavor of the month request. I think we'll see how it goes. If it looks like Omni-Man is not going to be in like a Marvel game or a DC game, or like if it's Injustice, if it looks like Omni-Man is not going to be in the game, I wonder if people are going to just straight up drop, if people are going to drop the whole request. Oh yeah, people were requesting Shaggy as well. I cannot believe people were legitimately requesting Shaggy and people legitimately thought he had a chance. Like, oh my God, it pissed me off so much when like NetherRealm's first, I think you can even go back in my, cause I streamed every single Kombat cast. I streamed every single Kombat cast. It started here on YouTube. But I streamed every single Kombat cast. I think in the first one, I was so looking forward to the question, the Q&A, the Q&A part of Mortal Kombat, of the Mortal Kombat stream, of the Kombat cast. I was so looking forward to like them answering like really like substantive questions regarding Mortal Kombat, because at the time Mortal Kombat was still like new. Like we were still getting like new reveals, and we still didn't know like the entire roster and all that kind of stuff. So everything was still a surprise. So I was so looking forward to like these substantive questions. And the first question they ask, the first question they address, the first question they bring up on stream in their first Kombat cast for their first Q&A for the game is, will Shaggy be in Mortal Kombat 11? Like, oh my God, like, dude, come on, why? But like, I feel bad. I feel bad, but at the same time I understand it, because there were actually legitimately, it was a legitimate trend of like people with like hundreds of millions of views of like speculation videos and all that kind of shit. If Shaggy's gonna be in Mortal Kombat 11, like I was just like, it was an actual trend. Like people were legitimately requesting it. And like people legitimately thought he had a chance. People legitimately thought like he could be in the game. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Why? What are you doing? Like, it's just so like, it was just so like, oh God, I was so annoyed by it. Like I hated it. I hated it. I don't know why I did that. Let me open a new window right now, because I'm not even talking about Injustice 3 anymore. I'm tired. Let me just rename the title Chillin'. But by the way, guys, I really enjoy the fact that like, I really enjoy like YouTube streams a lot. I have a lot more reach. The better TTV emotes are live. They're now supported on YouTube. Memberships are here, so it's basically subbing. It's almost the same nature as subbing on Twitch and all that kind of stuff. And I can easily and you can easily go back through the VODs. And when you're watching my streams, you can easily rewind and then come back and catch up what I'm doing, actual in real time and all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I really like, and I really appreciate everybody tuning into my streams. I really appreciate everybody tuning into my streams and all that kind of stuff. It really does mean a lot to have your guys' support. You guys are just sitting here, literally. You guys are literally just sitting here, listening to me bullshit. I'm just saying my bullshit. I'm just saying my thoughts on things, and I appreciate the fact that you guys are actually tuning in for that kind of shit. It's just it's kind of cool. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I like. All right, I just renamed the title of the stream. Excuse me. I got you fired up. The Twitch chat, everybody's got me fired up. Bruce, will you discuss the new God of War game? I still have not played the original. I have the original. I'm sorry, not the original. The first God of the reboot, God of War 4. Still have not played that game. I have the game. I still have not played the game. I'm not in any position to talk about it. So yeah. I actually thought Nemesis and Pyramid Head for MKX. A lot of people have been requesting Nemesis. I remember that. People want Babalities too. I mean, Babalities are that's a Mortal Kombat thing. I won Babalities. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's like asking Cole Young for MK12 and more. Yeah, I know. It's like asking it's like asking for Cole Young and MK. Yeah, 100%. Totally, Davin. That's you're 100% right. All right, Michael sent in the super chat, $5. I'm sorry, Michael, that I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm sorry that I ignored. Let me get to the super chat. I'm hyped for the streams to return, Pog. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do think in the long term, YouTube is definitely going to be the way to go. I think it's the way to go, and I think I'm going to be streaming on YouTube a lot more. I don't have a schedule. I don't think I'm going to have a schedule. I think I'm going to stream unless there's a grand interest for it. I think on YouTube, I think I'm going to stream when there's a huge topic to talk about, like this Injustice leak or this MK12 leak, or when there's this huge community topic that's going around and trending. I usually will put up I'll probably stream on that kind of stuff. So I don't think I'm gonna have a consistent schedule, because I don't want to bombard people with streams. I want to bombard people with YouTube videos on my YouTube. But when it comes to streaming, you guys will be there. And also the fact that on YouTube you can set your stream, you can schedule your stream, and you have and you can tell everybody, hey, I'm going to be streaming on this day, set a reminder, and YouTube gives you the option to set the reminder to hey, set a reminder so I can be notified when the guy goes live. Because of that's so I don't think people realize how incredibly beneficial that is to streamers like me, and to people and just streamers in general. It's so helpful, and I really like that. I believe that because I just put out a post saying, hey guys, I'm streaming on this day at this time, set a reminder, leave a like on the stream. Because I did that, I think that made a lot of people more aware of that I was streaming and all that kind of stuff. So it's great. I love it. What's next? People want SpongeBob and Injustice 3. What are your thoughts on in Spider-Man 2 game? Will you be playing it? Plus the Wolverine game? Yes, I will be playing it. I am very much looking forward to the Spider-Man game. I'm glad that Venom seems to be in there. I have a lot of hopes for Spider-Man 2. And the Wolverine game, I have a lot of hopes for. Wolverine. Hold on. Who here is? Oh, thank you, Michael, for that.
If you had to pick 3 guest characters for MK, who would they be? Mine would be Doomslayer, Ghostface, and Guts from Berserk.
Nut check. Who here is hyped for that Wolverine game? I'm hyped for that Wolverine game. That Wolverine game is fucking amazing. Are you thinking of creating a Mortal Kombat podcast? Not right now. Not right now. I think because Mortal Kombat doesn't seem like it's going to be like the big shining light. It's not going to be the biggest topic people are going to be talking about in our kind of community and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's in the best interest to create a Mortal Kombat podcast. I don't think it is. So I don't think so. I think right now, I think I'm interested in like, hey, if somebody wants to make a podcast, I'm totally on board. I am totally on board with being a special guest or coming in and being a part of that discussion, being a part of a panel or something like that, an online panel and things like that. I think that's the better way to do it. I think that's mainly what I'm interested in. So like, if anybody has a podcast, if anybody has like a panel they want me to come on, or if they want me to like, or if they want to come on stream and talk about things and all that kind of stuff, yeah, hell yeah, come let me know. I will greatly look into what we can do. I am never heard of it. You never heard of the Wolverine game that's coming out? I was told to not click so now I'm compelled to watch. Yeah. Will you be interested in an MK Shaolin type game, but it's Scorpion and Sub-Zero? Yes. Yeah, the Wolverine game. See, Wolverine. My main hopes for the Wolverine game. My main hopes for the Wolverine game is for the game to be put in the same nature as Spider-Man PS4 or Marvel Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game that came out in 2018. And the Spider-Man game that came out in 2018 was that it was a huge love letter to Spider-Man 2, the original Spider-Man 2 game. But it didn't try to remake that game. It was its own thing. It used the best kind of technology. It used the best of modern technology to do their own thing and to create their own story, create their own version of Spider-Man, give their take on Marvel's Rogues Gallery, on Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery and things like that. So it managed to be like a game that stands on its own, like a good, huge, cool PlayStation game, but also a love letter to the definitive Spider-Man game, or the Spider-Man game that everybody loves. There's a huge love letter to that Spider-Man game. And what I hope the Wolverine game does, and I think because it's made by Insomniac, this is something that they will do. I think it needs to be a love letter, or I hope for it to be a love letter to the X-Men Origins Wolverine game. The X-Men Origins Wolverine game. X-Men Origins Wolverine game. Did I say that 4 times? I'm sorry. Because that game is basically the Spider-Man 2 of Wolverine games, or of Wolverine the character. So the Spider-Man 2 game for Spider-Man, or the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, is the Spider-Man 2 game for Wolverine, for the entire character and for Wolverine games. And because that game tackled on Wolverine's character, and they made a game that featured Wolverine and made it super fucking fun. They made it super fucking fun. Wolverine deals with a similar problem, not exactly the same problem, but it deals with a similar problem that a lot of game developers have when they encounter, or when they are approached to do a Superman game. Superman's invincible. How the hell are you supposed to have a challenge how the hell are you supposed to have a challenge in the game when you literally can like move almost like at the speed of light? I think Superman can do that in the comics, right? He can. I don't know. I don't think Superman can move at the speed of light, but he can move fast. Because I think he's slower than the Flash. Okay, anyways, I'm just saying, like, basically he can move at the speed of light. How the hell can you do that when he can move at the speed of light and he's invincible? You can't touch him. And if he wanted to beat you up, he can go to the sun, he can come down, and he's invincible. Like, he's invincible all around. How do you do that? Wolverine kind of deals with a similar like challenge because Wolverine is not invincible, but he's like indestructible. You know, he heals. You shoot him, he heals. You like cut off his arm, he heals. Or if you try to cut off his arm, you can because he has an adamantium skeleton. How do you deal with that? Well, they dealt with that by like having missions in the game, a lot of missions in the game that do not let you just swing by. I'm not sure which missions they were, but I know that X-Men Origins Wolverine, the game, they had missions in that game where like you can't just rely on like mowing down, using all your abilities and mowing down through like people that are damaging you. No. You have to like think there. It was almost like puzzle like. If you, I don't remember playing that game. I don't remember too much of that game because it's been so long since I played it. But if you played that game, you 100% understand what I'm talking about. So what I'm trying to say is that if Insomniac can replicate that and do that in a more like non-annoying way, not that it was really annoying in X-Men Origins Wolverine, but if they can use that gameplay feature, or they use that challenge, or they use that concept of like, hey, you can't always like push through or like, you know, like push through the damage because you can heal. You gotta use your brain to get through these obstacles, to get through these objectives, because brute strength isn't gonna get you there. If Insomniac can do that in this game, which I think we all know that they can probably do, this game is gonna be great, and it's gonna tackle on that problem of like, hey, Wolverine can heal, he's almost indestructible, he's almost invincible, and all that kind of stuff. The other thing that I wish, other small things that I really want to see Insomniac do is one of the coolest things in Wolverine, the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, was when you took damage, you took battle damage, and you can actually see, see like your skin coming off and your skin healing and things like that. And if you got like really damaged, like if you were very low on health, you can almost see like the adamantium skeleton. You can almost see the adamantium skeleton in Wolverine. And then like when you regenerate and you heal, like you heal up and it's no longer there. You can't see it anymore. I really, really, really hope that is a feature in the Wolverine game. I really, really hope. That would be so awesome. It would be criminal if they didn't do it. And the reason why I'm not like worried, but the reason why I can see them like not tackling on that thing, not tackling on that little small detail, is because there's probably going to be a lot of costumes that Wolverine's going to wear, and you can't regen your clothes. You can't regen like, you know, like you can't regen your clothes if it gets ripped up. You can't do that. I think that's how it was in the X-Men Origins game. You can't do that, and I don't think it's going to pass by, and I don't think it's going to like be as visually like cool in a modern PS5 game, especially nowadays in a PS5 game. I think people will have a problem with that. Like, oh, they would make fun of it. They'll say how weird it is. It is weird, but I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, I don't think it'll fly. So I hope that they will do that for like certain skins. Like if you're wearing a tank top shirt, if you're like wearing like a tank top Wolverine costume, I think maybe the arms or like the face, or like maybe just have like bullet holes that just stay there and all that kind of stuff. Maybe have bullet holes just stay there. But maybe like maybe that can be like a thing that they can do. But yeah, basically I would just hope, my main hope for the Wolverine game from Insomniac, and I really do trust them because Insomniac has proven that they can make great games. They made great games, and they made Spider-Man. But it's not the same team behind Spider-Man. Like Brian Entahar is not in charge of the Wolverine game and all that kind of stuff. Neither was he for Miles Morales, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but like just Insomniac is just more than capable of like doing this kind of stuff. So I just hope that Insomniac follows through the things that the X-Men Origins Wolverine game did. because X-Men Origins Wolverine game was like is the Spider-Man 2 of Wolverine games, and the same way that Spider-Man PS4 was a love letter to Spider-Man 2, but managed to be its own thing and to have its own and like make its own version of its characters and everything else. That's what I hope to see in the Wolverine game. Some are saying they're doing their own. Yeah, no. I think they confirmed. No, they're saying that because they think they confirmed that Spider-Man PS4 and the Wolverine game are take place in the same universe. So that's kind of cool. Next stream, watch your old videos. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna fucking do that shit. I really hope it's M-rated. I do think it's gonna be M-rated as well. I do think it's gonna be M-rated because because I think if you go on the website for the Wolverine game, it'll ask you like for your age, and it doesn't do that for Spider-Man. So yeah, it's probably going to be a mature game. And then they said the game would be mature in tone. So it's definitely going to be an M-rated game for sure. I want that for sure, 100%. Oh, another thing that I hope Insomniac does. One of the coolest things, again, it has to be, again, it comes back to it being a love letter to the X-Men Origins Wolverine game. In the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, the combo system and the gameplay feel was like so really good. It was so good. So if they somehow just replicate that combo system, or if they do their combo system in their own way to make it flow really, really well, or it almost feels like a fighting game, I just hope that they do that 100%. And I liked the way, like the same way that Spider-Man has like these like finishing moves, like it has like these cool cinematic finishing moves on the grunts. The X-Men Origins Wolverine game had like fatalities, like the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, like, you know how in the same nature as Spider-Man, where like if a grunt was low on health, you can like initiate like the cinematic finishing move and all that kind of stuff, where you knock him out. You don't kill him, but you just knock him out. The same way that happens. That was in the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, but it was a fatality. It was a fatality. So like, I hope they actually do fatalities in the Spider-Man Wolverine game. I'm in the Spider-Man Wolverine, in the Insomniac Wolverine game, because like for sure they're gonna have to do some sort of like finishing type move like they did with Spider-Man in this game, because I would assume they're gonna take elements, or they're going to use Spider-Man's combat system as a framework in that game. So they would have to have the finishing moves. So I hope that the finishing moves are good, and we have like a lot of them to choose from. So like almost in the same style as like Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, we had like all these customizable like fatalities, or like we were given the option to like finish off grunts when they were low health, to have like multiple different fatalities. Like we had like, what was it, like we had like mortality, we had fatality, and we had like there was a third one, I forgot what it was. Somebody tell me in the chat what was it. But like we had so many fatalities in Shaolin Monks. Because and I hope that's what we get in the Wolverine game. We just have like straight up fatalities. Like they give us like 20 fatalities to unlock. They're not gonna call them fatalities to unlock, but I'm just using that as an example. They just have like 20 fatalities to unlock, and then like later on when they have updates, we have like more fatalities that we can use on grunts and all that kind of stuff, and on people in the games and all that. So I really hope we see that in the Wolverine game. That's gonna be so awesome to have. That's one of the things that I'm very much looking forward to, that I really hope that they have. Who plays the Deadpool video game? I did not. But I heard that the Deadpool video game also had like the same thing with Wolverine, where like if you damage Wolverine, you can like see like you can see the insides of his body and all that kind of stuff, and then he heals up. I don't know if Deadpool actually does Deadpool, or is it Wolverine? Or is it Deadpool that has that similar feature where Deadpool, like when you take damage as Deadpool, you can see like the insides of his body, and then he heals up. I don't know if it's for both Wolverine and Deadpool. I'm not sure. I want to see Wolverine go nuts in the upcoming game. Yeah, I hope we get like some like fucking Berserker Barrage shit. Like we get like a I don't know. Like I hope we get like some fighting game elements in there because hey, you can do the fatalities. You can do the fatalities you can do the fatalities for Wolverine and all that kind of stuff. And Wolverine is the type of character to go like insane Berserker Barrage shit, like going through and mowing down people in like cool, stylish kind of ways with his claws. So yeah, gotta go. It was fun having Bruss acknowledge me twice. All right, dude, see you. All right, rumors they're gonna get Arthur Morgan as Wolverine. I think that's confirmed. Didn't they confirm who's gonna voice Wolverine? Let me see. Who's gonna voice Wolverine? Who will voice Wolverine in the Wolverine game? Is Insomnia's voice actor Hugh Jackman? I know. I heard that we're not getting Hugh Jackman, of course. Solid Snake actor ponders what if. Wait. We don't actually know who's gonna voice Wolverine. Wait a second, but I was in voice chats. But like in my Discord. By the way, if you guys haven't followed me on Discord, go ahead and follow me on Discord. Discord.gg/brusquepoet. There you go. But anyways, I want Steve Blum to voice. Wait, Arthur freaking Morgan. Stop, bro. I swear there was like, I swear I thought we had like an actual voice actor for the game. Okay, I know Steve Blum. I know Steve Blum is the Solid Snake voice actor once David. Insomniac Wolverine Insomniac Wolverine game voice actor. I don't think we have a confirmed one actually. Okay, so we don't have a confirmed voice actor. I for sure thought that we had a confirmed voice actor. I for sure thought we had a confirmed voice actor for Wolverine in this game, but I'm not sure if it's going to be Steve Blum. I think they might want to do a different approach because the game is going to be mature in tone. That's what we know that they said, that Wolverine is going to be mature in tone. And so Steve Blum, it has been like the voice of Wolverine. Like Steve Blum is like the voice of Wolverine and all that kind of stuff. But because they might be wanting to go with a more like story, more like acting, more movie-like approach to Wolverine, I don't know if Steve Blum is like the best choice for that, especially if you're gonna have like a whole story mode that's gonna be like 4 or 5 hours to complete, or like a whole like 3-hour movie and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if Steve Blum is capable of like doing that. No disrespect to Steve Blum. I think he's a great voice actor. I love him. I love him as Sub-Zero. I love him as Bi-Han, as like in Mortal Kombat Legends. I love him as Wolverine. I love him as Tank Dempsey. Like that guy is amazing. Like he's great. But like Steve, if we're gonna have like emotional scenes or like downtime scenes, or if like serious, like real raw, like a character scenes with Wolverine, which it seems like what's gonna be the case, I don't know if Steve Blum is like the right choice for that, because if you guys are like Call of Duty Zombies fans, in Black Ops 3 Zombies, you know, like in Der Eisendrache, there's that scene where Tank Dempsey has to kill himself, his old self, and there's like this emotional moment between Dempsey, and Dempsey is voiced by Steve Blum, and Dempsey sounds like Wolverine. Like he straight up just sounds like Wolverine. It wasn't bad. It did, the scene did what it needed to do to hit the emotional points, and Steve Blum did a good job. But like, I don't know if that's the kind of, if that tone, I don't know if that's the right kind of tone for a longer, more broader story, a more broader kind of movie-like game, scenes and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's the right voice. I could be wrong. Steve Blum could be the next, that could be returning as Wolverine in this game, and he actually shows that he can deliver these really emotional, these really like heavy, serious beats in a very good way. It's very possible, but I just don't see like Steve Blum doing that. I just don't see his voice being the right, appropriate choice. But again, no disrespect to him. I love him as Wolverine. He's a great Wolverine. I love him. I just don't know if he's the right choice for this kind of game. I just don't know. Russ, you sleep on Black Ops 1 and 2. I don't sleep on those games. I love those games. Those games are amazing. Those are the games I used to play. What are you talking about? Roger Clark would be better for this type of game based on his performance as Arthur. Yeah, again, I think that would be amazing. I think they're just rumors right now. I just Googled it. Doesn't seem like we have a voice actor for Wolverine yet. I think it's all just rumors. But yeah, I just feel like the majority of people who should have a PS5 to play this. Oh, no, 100%. Like I think PS5, I think the Wolverine game and Spider-Man 2 are going to be PlayStation exclusive. PlayStation 5 exclusive. And good. Like, it should be like a game made for PS5. See, like, when a game is available on PS5, but also available on PS4, it's really not fully it's not a game fully made for PS5. It was the same situation with the PS3 games and the PS4 games, and things like that. I think, well, actually, I don't know. Black Ops 3 looked really good on the PS4 at the time, and it still looks good now, but it also had a PS3 port. I'm not sure if you really consider that a true next-gen game at the time. But, if your game is available and is able to run completely fine on PS4, it's not a true PS5 game. But if it's a PS5 game and it cannot run on a PS4 game, 100% it's a true PS5 game. And I think that's what they said, that both Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine will be true next-gen games. Xbox people get copium. That's what they get. Xbox people get copium. that's what they get. By the way, it's my birthday. I'm 19 years old. Happy birthday, man. I remember when I was 19. It's pretty good. Although I really just wanted to be 21. Like, I was just like, okay, we got to get there. I want to get there. Also, Tony Todd as Venom will be high. Oh yeah, like fucking Candyman is gonna be Venom. That sounds amazing. I really like that. I also really hope that Venom in the Spider-Man game is Eddie Brock. I hope it's not fucking Harry. I think that would be really dumb. Why are you wishing me happy birthday? It's not my birthday. It's happy birthday to this motherfucker, not me. I said I remember when I was 19. Tony Todd as Venom is creepy as fuck. Good. I love it. Tony Todd, Candyman as Venom is, I think that's great. I think that's awesome. By the way, I haven't seen the new Candyman movie. How is that a Candyman movie? Has anybody seen the new Candyman movie? I want to see it. I heard it's good. He's going to be 5'3" in this game. Good. Wolverine should be short. He should be shorter than me. Like, Wolverine would be like, if Wolverine's size is like right here to me, and I'm 5'11", no, I'd be like right here, or right, yeah. I'm like right here, kind of, I think. I'm 5'11". I'm 6 foot if I wear my basketball shoes. Wolverine would be like right here. Happy stream day, Brusk. Yeah, it's stream day. That's what it is. All right. Hugh Jackman fans. I don't mind Venom being hairy. It's happened before. I mean, it's happened before, but I feel like it's happened before after we got Eddie Brock, you know? It's after we got, like, the established, like original version of the character and all that kind of stuff. We may get Eddie Brock and then Harry, or it's Harry, then Eddie Brock. It may be the case. I just hope that Eddie Brock is Venom. I just hope he eventually is Venom. Like, if Harry becomes Venom in the game, but Eddie is also Venom, then I'm totally fine with it. I'm totally fine with that shit. Because I think, what was it? Like, wasn't Eddie Brock? I heard that Eddie Brock was teased, or there was an Easter egg to Eddie Brock, toward Eddie Brock in the Miles Morales game. I have not played that, by the way. I have not played that. Brusk, I saw Scorpion's Revenge again, and it's still good. Yep, I fucking love that movie. That movie's awesome. So are the leaks real? I am late. No, they're not real. They're not real at all. I will upload. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be uploading the. I'm gonna be uploading that portion. I'm gonna be uploading that part of the stream tomorrow. And then I think, you know what? I really went in depth in that Wolverine topic. I might even put that on my second channel, on my Daily Dose of Brusk Poet channel. I might even put that there. Now I've been hella like not posting on that shit, or I've been hella like putting that on breaks right now because I'm like, it's called Daily Dose of Brusk Poet, but I don't have enough content, at least right now, to like give you an actual daily dose of Brusk Poet. I don't actually have that. So like I've been like holding out on that. I'm not sure if it's gonna actually live up to that name. But Daily Dose of Brusk Poet. Yeah, it's right here. So like, yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to this, guys, if you guys want to subscribe to this channel, this is my second channel. I had the second channel up for like, how many years ago was it? 3 years ago. I think this is where I'm going to put up my, I think this is where I'm going to put my, like the parts of my streams that are not Mortal Kombat related, or if I ever want to like make a video that if I ever really want to make a video that I really wanted to talk about, but it's not Mortal Kombat related, but I really want to make a video about it, it'll go on this channel. So, I hope I can live up to the name. For right now, it's not going to live up to the name. You're not going to get daily videos from me, not yet, but eventually it will. So if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would very much appreciate it. I would very much appreciate if we got like 100 subscribers today. And then I think I'm going to post my Wolverine, my Wolverine segment on that. Because I really am excited for that Wolverine game. Like that Wolverine game, I'm like super excited for. We're also apparently get Kraven in Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I think right now we're going to get Venom. Of course, we're going to get Venom, Miles Morales, Kraven, and I think we're probably going to get Dr. Connors. Or, I mean, sorry, the Lizard. Because I think Dr. Connors was at the end of Spider-Man. That's what I was spoiled, all right? I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for anybody. But for Miles Morales, Miles Morales, I think at the end, I think they tease the Lizard or Dr. Connors showing up. So I think we're gonna get the Lizard. I got daily dose of Brisk as an alternative. Yeah, dude. We need a Brusk Poet movie channel. Well, I mean, like that would go on my Daily Dose of Brusk Poet. Like this is where like my this channel is where everything that's not Mortal Kombat, or like Mortal Kombat related things, will go on here too. But Mortal Kombat related things that I don't believe belong on my main channel would go on here. So if I'm ever on stream, if we're ever going on a stream and I'm talking about like Marvel movies, or I'm talking about a movie that we just saw and all that kind of stuff, and like I go on tangents or I like discuss about it a lot, I'll definitely upload it here. I'll definitely upload it here. But there's only two videos. Of me just like shitting, like me just posting shit posters and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's gonna be. I just wanted you guys to be aware that if you guys see like videos pop up of Daily Dose of Brusk Poet, or if you see like videos that are not coming from my main channel, that's the channel. That's the channel. That's me. That's me posting that stuff. So yeah. That Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Yeah, we saw that on the other one. There's only 2 videos of you shitting. Yeah, I know, right? There's only 2 of them. There needs to be more. I think Green Goblin is in Spider-Man 2. I think they might save Green Goblin. I think they might save Green Goblin for. I don't know though. I don't know. Cause like they didn't show Dr. Octopus as the main villain for Spider-Man 1, did they? For Spider-Man PS4. We didn't know Dr. Octopus was going to be the main villain, right? So maybe Green Goblin is going to be the main villain of Spider-Man 2, but like, I don't know. Some people are thinking that I think some people are thinking that Green Goblin won't be the main villain of Spider-Man 2 because they feel like Venom might be the main villain or Kraven might be the main villain. But like, I don't think they would show the main villain in their announcement trailer, in their first showcase trailer. I don't think they would show the main villain because they didn't show at all in Spider-Man PS4. So like I think there is a chance that Green Goblin might be the main villain, but I'm just like, you're tackling on the Venom story and the Kraven story. Like, almost, there's only so much you can do, but at the same time, it's a PS5 game. So like a PS5 game with like 5 hours worth of story cutscenes, you can do a Green Goblin story. You can do it. So like, yeah, I don't know. I want to wait till the game comes out. But I think I don't know. I wouldn't count Green Goblin out as the main villain for the next Spider-Man game. I wouldn't count it out because I don't know. I wouldn't count it out. They didn't reveal the main villain in the last time around. I don't think them revealing Venom and Kraven means that those are going to be the main villains of the movie. I don't think so. They should save Lizard till 3. I don't think Lizard needs to be that much of a big villain. Lizard in the comics is not really that. You can do it in a video game like type movie where it's like 4 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours. I think you can do Dr. Connors or the Lizard in a story like that. Lizard can be in 2, and I think they already teased Lizard being in 2. Is there any MCU movies that you're hyped for Phase 4? A lot. Yeah, there's a few like Spider-Man No Way Home I'm excited for. But yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home is like the main one that I'm excited for. You can be a semi-boss. Yeah, like Lizard is a semi-boss. Lizard is like kind of like a semi-boss kind of character. Do you think Mortal is at the end? Because it has no more story to tell because it's rebooted the Great Kung Lao era. Do you think Mortal Kombat is at its end? No. I think they're just rebooting. They're going to start again. You know, like this in the same nature of a reboot. I agree with Bruce because I didn't really like the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Yeah, I don't like those movies at all. Although I don't like the Amazing Spider-Man 1, but I think it's definitely the lesser of the two. It's definitely the lesser of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man movies ranked. I would probably have to save that another stream. Bro, Shang-Chi was a great Mortal Kombat movie. Yes. Guys, go watch Shang-Chi. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, go watch Shang-Chi. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. It's a great movie. Great movie. I watched that shit 3 times. I want to see it like one more time. I fucking love that movie. I definitely, guys, definitely join my Discord and stay tuned for a Shang-Chi watch party. We're going to do a Shang-Chi watch party for sure once it goes on Disney Plus. I think it goes on Disney Plus. Next month. It goes on Disney Plus in the middle of next month. I think they have like that 45-day window, so it's in 45 days in theaters. Then when it's off theaters, then after the 45 days, it goes on Disney Plus immediately. No premiere access. So, yeah, join my Discord. Link is down below. Discord.gg/brusquepoet. We're gonna have a Shang-Chi watch party. I love that movie to my core. I fucking love that movie. That is a great movie. Shang-Chi had a huge classic Hong Kong kung fu vibes, and I loved every minute of it. Yep, that's what I loved about it. It just gave me. It was like a kung fu movie made by Marvel. I loved it. It had elements of Enter the Dragon. It had elements of what was it? What was that fucking Kung Fu? Was it Kung Fu Hustle? I think it was Kung Fu Hustle. Yeah, I think it was Kung Fu Hustle. And then there was that Jackie Chan, homage. What was that Jackie Chan movie? The bus one? Forgot what it was called. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, it had that. It was such a love letter to all the Kung Fu movies. And it was definitely like a huge. It paid respect to Kung Fu movies, and it definitely did Kung Fu movies justice and all that kind of stuff. So, Rumble in the Bronx. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Rumble in the Bronx. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. I think I went on for 2 hours. We talked about a bunch of things. I got the leak stuff out of the way. Now I'm just shit posting and I'm just talking about whatever. And I need to eat. I heard my stomach growl. You guys probably didn't hear it because it was quiet, but I heard my stomach growl. And that probably means I got to have to stop and eat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate it. Again, YouTube memberships are live. So if you guys want to become a YouTube member, go and press the join button. Sometimes it shows up on mobile. Sometimes it doesn't. It's completely optional. You get emotes to use in my comments and on streams, and you also get priority. You also get priority responses from me when I'm doing live streams and all that kind of stuff. But again, completely optional. If you can't, that's totally fine. It's just there for you guys to support the channel. But I appreciate it. But and I would really appreciate it. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I keep saying that. See, I'm tired. I'm not tired, but I need food. I need to clear my brain. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. That's the last time I'm going to say it. I'll see you guys in the next video, which would be like the segment of the stream.